Hi there, you're watching The Dawn Show. Dawn Stensland-Menti here. We are live and we are local. We're going to have a lot of fun this morning. Father's Day is fast approaching, and if you haven't gotten a gift for Dad yet, then you'll want to stay tuned. The publisher from Jersey Man magazine, Ken Dunnick, is in the house, and he's going to show us some unique and last-minute Father's Day gift ideas, which are awesome. Plus, the chef from Bank and Bourbon in Philadelphia is here to show us a little dish to serve up for Dad, something special, and a little drink to go along with it. But first, our friends from the National Constitution Center and the Betsy Ross House are here to share with us some of the patriotic events that are happening around Philadelphia this week in honor of Flag Day. So we got Flag Day, Father's Day, a lot going on. Joining me now, Lauren Saul and Lisa Acker-Mulder. Nice to see you both.
Thank you.
Good to have you back, Lauren. Obviously, you've been a guest here on the Dawn Show before.
I feel like an old friend.
Yeah, we are. So tell me about the Betsy Ross House. My kids love the Betsy Ross House because I think it's smaller, on the smaller
right,
scale.
Right, it's on their size, right.
But what's going on this week?
Well, we are celebrating our Flag Festival this week in honor of National Flag Week. As you said, June 14th is Flag Day, and that's the commemoration of the day that the Second Continental Congress signed the Flag Act, which created the flag as our national symbol. So we're celebrating all week long with free family-friendly events, meet and greets with founding fathers like Ben Franklin and George Washington. This afternoon, Betsy Ross is doing a special flag history program, so it's a lot of fun stuff going on.
Yeah, and for people like me whose kids are already off school, my kids are in the studio today. It's take the kids to work day, but this is a fun week to to have fun with the kids if they're off school or after school, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what do you love about this week in particular? Are you sick of flags yet? Or
No, not at all. You know what? It's really exciting because actually the flag shares a birthday with the U.S. Army. And so they're about 2 years apart. So one is celebrating its 237th and one is celebrating its 239th. So we kind of have partnered together. So on Saturday, we're going to be doing Philadelphia Stripes and Stars Festival. So it's kind of an Independence Mall-wide event. The Constitution Center is jumping in on the fun. There's events at Independence Hall at Betsy Ross House, and the folks from the Army are going to come up and bring their really great fun assets like the drill team and their brass quintet and their old fife and drum corps, and there's going to be so much activation on Independence Mall. Everyone should come down and kind of move around and see all these great events.
So that's on Saturday. What time do those festivities begin?
Yeah, so we start around 9 o'clock at the Betsy Ross House with a 13-star flag raising. Come over to the Constitution Center and we'll do a 50-star flag raising, and then we'll walk across to Independence Hall and do an event there. And then the events go all the way through the evening until 5:30, where the brass quintet from the Army is going to do a family-friendly performance on Independence Hall. So it's just something
fun.
all day.
I think it's especially because a lot of girls look at the founding fathers and we hear a lot about the men. So I do think that girls a lot of times, and maybe even moms, love to see Betsy Ross as somebody who was back in the day who made such a difference. I mean, just by her gift of sewing.
Right, and she's really a relatable person. She was a single mother, she was a working mother, she worked through the wartime, so she's somebody that a lot of women can relate to, and middle class. We're one of the very few sites in the country where you can see the home of a middle class woman of the 18th century. This is not the estate of George Washington, so it's a really relatable person.
Yeah, and I think that's so important, just to say this is from back in the day, just an inspirational woman, just because she was living her life and looking for what she could contribute.
Right.
I think that's so important.
And what I think is really great too is, as Philadelphians and people from this region, we often take our history for granted. And on this day and on every day, you kind of can come back down to Independence Hall and the mall area, Betsy Ross House, and really feel that pride of this all happened here where I live and I work and every day. It's really exciting.
And the thing about it is, how many Philadelphians, how many people in our region have when's the last time, honestly, you can say to people, when's the last time you've been down to Independence Hall?
On the 4th grade field trip. Yes, I hear all that.
Absolutely.
It's a sin. I mean, we don't need a history book. You can walk, like you said, you walk through and the cobblestone and it's all right there. Yeah. So it's walkable, it's doable with kids and strollers and all of that. And it's so much fun.
Right.
It
And
just
Betsy
brings it
Ross
alive.
is in her house every day, teaching you how to cut that 5-pointed star. So it's a really fun place to be.
So moving forward to 4th of July plans, because of course this is a great time to think about 4th of July. And
yeah, it's not too far away. It's, oh, you know what, we're doing so much on Independence Mall this year with the Constitution Center, Historic Philadelphia Inc., the National Park Service. We're actually jokingly, but not jokingly, saying it's the largest gathering of colonial since the 18th century. You'll be able to walk the streets and see Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and kind of move about the mall area. There'll be colonial demonstrations every day, so people really, like, that should be your plan. Come celebrate America's birthday in the place where it happened. The Parkway and the concert is great, but make sure you take a trip to Independence Mall as well.
And a lot of people think, oh, I just can't show up. I have to get tickets, or I have to, is that?
No, we'll never turn anyone away. No, you know, it's great to start your visit at the Independence Visitor Center. They can kind of give you a roadmap of what to expect. A lot of the activities, though, are free. Walk up to them, participate in a mustering of troops or a cannon demonstration, a firing demonstration. A lot of the museums are offering discount admission. The Constitution Center is free on July 2nd, so there's really no excuse not to come down.
No excuses. I always point that out because people are like, don't I have to get tickets ahead of time? I'm like, no. That's the cool thing about it. You can just show up. And
no
have
reserved
fun.
seating. Not at all. And you know, we expect to see you down there, Dawn, with the boys as
You
well.
know
I know you'll be there. We'll say hello.
We'll probably be there later today because I'm looking for things to do.
Sounds
Lauren and Lisa, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our patriotic friends here. Stay tuned. Ahead we have some really unique special gifts that any dad is going to love this Father's Day, June 15th. So we'll be right back after the break.